So, good morning, everybody watching this video, wherever you are from, anywhere. Good morning, watching this video. So, let's talk about cricket. So, today's topic about the cricket is fifth Ashes Test match and the final Ashes Test match. Just about what and incredibly epic Ashes this has been. Wonderful series too. Which everyone was played throughout the series. So let's just start by the scenario as usual. Australia won the toss, decided to have a bowl, to have crack at the English openers, and England got 294 in the first innings. Australia get what 225 in the first innings. England in the second innings got slightly more than 300, and they had set a huge moment total of 399 as a target for Australia to go 3-1. But in the end, it was a very comprehensive victory for English as Australians were bowled out for 64. So, 264, and the victory margin was 135 runs. Series was square at 2-all. Time for some quick points. So here we go. England's first innings, Joe Root was dropped on 24. It was a pretty similar, pretty forward chance, as simple as could be, to Peter Siddle on fine leg, but he dropped it. Very easy catch there. Behind the wickets on 24, it was also a good chance, but it was also dropped. It was a Warner's catch. Should have been a Warner's catch. I don't know what was Payne's thinking, but it should have been Warner's catch. And not longer though, he was also dropped to 30. Like Smith this time for change, but I think it was really hard catch in the early two. It gripped here and went went past his fingers and couldn't grab on, but he's a great trader. We all know that. And as the game passed on, I don't know what were Burns and Stokes thinking. They should have played down the ground that shot, but they played such a horrific shot. They got out on a very uneasy manner there. So that's not the England wanted. And the grass fast bowling from Pat Cummins there, and he gets Joe Root once again. Not a good series for Joe Root, and as far he's not got 100 TV yet through the first innings. And a beautiful in-swing from Marsh. A well set of outswing, and then in-swing, beautiful in-swing New Yorker there. Full and straight in-swinging, goes to the stands, and as it gets blocked. No ball from Cummins gets some current, and I don't know what was umpire doing there, but it didn't show that it was a no ball, and it was a claimed no ball by the third umpire. Then with time that he was seeing just the no ball. So I think the umpire should know that that was a no ball. On field umpire should know that. And we don't see that often that umpires do see that there is a no ball. Another good point. A beautiful outswing against Wolves, and this time outswing does the trick. Wonderful bowling there from Mitchell Marsh. Great spell there. Wonderful last bowling. A good then ball from Azul, as always, gets the wicket and gets the breakthrough for Australia. I think just there is wonderful fast bowling spells that you would ever see in the Test cricket there, and that is why Test cricket is a real cricket. A good take from Payne down the leg side, and it has been the invincible series for Payne as a skipper and as a keeper as well. So nobody will now doubt his position as a keeper or as a skipper in the team. Leach at its best, but with batting. So this might be the headline in the English pages quite soon, pretty either, and might be in the Australian pages as well. So Yes, it has at its best, but with batting. Mitchell Marsh gets his first wicket, first five for in Test cricket, and what a time to get it in the Ashes Test match, fifth Ashes match, final Ashes match. Very crucial match, very crucial moment, and you get a five. That is just pleasing, just pleasing. And Australians first innings, what was Warner thinking there? I don't know what he was thinking. It's not Test, it's T20. Short and outside your stump, asking to be hit, but it shouldn't wait because it was the early stage of the game. The guys there as the openers should try to settle in before start playing a star or hitting shots. But I don't do it and necked it and easy catch behind the stumps. So openers once again went cheaply there, and as always, the all runs they were going. Lamushane was scored 48, and Smith was scoring there. And Archer gets Lamushane, which was a good ball, and now it is a big wicket as well. Lamushane is earned respect with a lot of hard work. Marsh, what was thinking there? It's test Marsh. I think Marsh was thinking it's a test or a T20. I think he went on to T20 mode there. I probably am saying this two to three times because you should know that it was a test match. And he was on the T20 mode there and should have played that stroke. So that's you should know. Stokes and Root involved gives another life to Smith as they drop him on 60. Yeah, that was a hard Stokes and Root. I mean, you might say, uh, mm, might be a proper word. Uh, they almost hit to each other on catching Steve Smith on 66, and that would have been a real low score for Smith to almost sound as 0 to Smith. But pretty lifeline, but Smith couldn't make it on, and you won't say it every time. That's rare that Smith doesn't go to 100. And Sankaran gets 3 wickets. I always think that where was Sankaran in all 4 test matches that were played in this series previously? It should have been a part of the match. He was the part of the India Australian series, and he was given the man of series award, and he was not part of this series that the England that instead of Craig Orton, they should have gone Sankaran. And pretty either selection goes their way. Finally, they find a way to get Steve Smith out. This time LBW, and it does. The rarest Smith goes as got out by the LBW, and everybody was stunned seeing that he was out LBW. So that's pretty rare, but that was is human too. Jack Leach dropped line on number 22, and I won't felt previous that I would say that was a crucial moment. Otherwise, it should have been got and should have. In Australia, couldn't have got to 225, maybe 220 or 222. It would have much gave much importance to Australian team or changed the game or caused the game, but a catch is a catch. Lion was in T20 mode there, and swinging his bat all around the ground, scoring all around the ground. Well, it's no matter with this Archer, Broad, or anybody against him. Good. Archer finally gets time with his knuckle ball. Very well bowled there. What a screamer taken by Rory Burns to capture Peter Siddle, who was also batting really well and could have gone to 240 or to score to 240 or 250. That was a really screamer. Archer has its second 5 wicket haul, I will say 6 wicket haul in his fourth test match, and this guy is really gonna be freaky in the game's future. England's first win started. Denley was dropped on not by Marcus Harris, a pretty for similar chance there. He dropped it. First time the series openers ever shown stand as the score a 50 run. It's the show 50 run partnership. Roots falls to land as once again. Stokes was dropped on 7 by Smith. I would say that was a crime there. Yes, it was a crime. Ben Stokes and Denley had a great partnership as the resistance came to an end with a beauty ball from Van to get rid of Ben Stokes. But it's already too late there. A wonderful land puts Denley's resistance to an end, and Australia have finally their man. Smith gets a sharp low catch there, and wonderful catch that was, and I think another catch. It was a catch. What a catch that was! It was a competition to Denley's catch. We all remembered Denley's catch in second test match at the Lords when England claiming the victory. The catch for Team Payne that it was took a stunner there, and it was a real blinder here, almost stunner taken by Smith. Steve Smith is also a Superman there. Ramushane takes a very good shot time forward as in almost time, but England's innings was finished, and the hard luck to Joe Denley, who played pretty well but deserved 100, but missed a well deserved 100. Australia in the seconds, a mother of Jeffer from Broad to get to Marcus Harris once again. Warner fails again against Broad, and this time he gets a world record to get the most number of times out to a similar batsman and scoring just one time. That is double digit score. Leach gets big wicket of Bushani. Yes, that's big wicket. They trapped Smith for the first time in the series in the last innings, but Stokes made that wicket very easy, but it was really a hard execution. Wonderful catch there. No, yeah. Shouldn't have been there. From Marsh gives another life which you couldn't build the home. Yes, that was a no ball from England to get rid of Marsh, but Marsh couldn't build on there. Root breaks the resistance of Marsh and Wade as they're claiming to a match winning partnership, but Root gets a breakthrough. Leach gets pain cheaply again as he was looking good and settling in at the pitch and should have taken that shot better than this. A courageous, again, like a very gritty performance by a great fighter there, Matthew Wade, and Wade is real courageous innings there. Wade was dropped on 109 by Stokes. He was also given a chance of stumping. That was also a harder one. His catch shot was also a harder one there, and it was not good from Cummins to go for a cover drive when somebody else is settled in a pure batsman settled there. You should support him, leave the outside of balls away. Root gets well stunned, and after it goes, it was also only a matter of time that for England to clinch their victory in the final Ashes match and to square the series 2-2. But the remarkable scene of this match, the perfect Ashes Ashes cricket that happened was between the battle between Archer and Wade. It was furious and aggressive, lethal, as you see, hostile to see, and the batsman standing up to see that. Say that I'm getting myself out. You should get myself out, and isn't easy to get me out. And the series was quite to whole a wonderful Ashes series that we have. Another video still coming up for Ashes moments that we will always remember. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for giving time to create. Thanks for giving time to me. Please subscribe my YouTube channel, being you, and hit the bell button. Thank you.